And welcome back to Criminal Case Grimsborough, Mysteries of the Past. This time, we're going to find out who the killer is on Mysteries of the Past, finally. The phone keeps coming off charge. I wonder who it was. I have my suspicions already, but I'm not going to say them. Alright, we have a lot to do on this. This is the boring one. Alright. No rules. Tin can. Oh no, not this again. Bird. Oh god. Oh my. I'm never going back to that again. Dr. Vanessa Carter. Mrs. Carter, Deputy Jin has found and repaired this medal. Is this your daughter's? It looks like it, yes, but my eldest daughter has the same. Let me see. I cannot read the birth date. How can I know for sure? Oh, my poor baby girl. Mrs. Carter, calm down. Deputy Jin is used to this kind of thing. They will decipher this birth date for you. Swear to God, this woman. She won't let us leave us alone. Right. It's just annoying, this. I don't want to save my house. I want to save a flipping victim. No. I want them one day in one of these games to basically, like, I don't know how to put it. Oh yeah, to make the victim seem dead, but it turns out they're alive, and then they'll reveal who the killer is. That'd be good. Bird. Why did I go here? Alright, well, 57%. Can we do it? Probably not, but we're gonna try. I'm really looking forward to finishing this one off and then moving on to the next one, because we're definitely gonna find out who did it and then move on to that additional case, which is gonna be boring. Maybe not boring. If you don't know what happened last additional case on it, I'll tell you. Right, so basically, I'll just do this first and then I'll tell you. Right, so basically, in the last one, in the last case on this, there was a murder, and Harriet Patrick, the victim this time, was one of the suspects. And in the additional case, we had to try and reunite her with her cousin. And then we ended up doing it, and then about 5 minutes later, she died. But we don't know who killed her. Wait, where's the light bulb? Don't I always think I'm in a homeless. They have a crime. What are they doing flipping being homeless? Oh, we might get a level. Oh god, we're probably gonna get a level up. We're gonna get a level up. Just because I don't want to get the level up yet. I'll come back to that next time. Oh. You know what, let's just do it. I'm gonna get the level up. No. I mean, we have run out of energy. Why aren't I on the other one? I don't know how you managed to decipher these things, Jen. It all looks like gibberish to me. Let's show this birthday to Mrs. Carter right away. Great. Yay. I love leveling up. Right, we'll have to do the other one soon. Not yet though. We'll start with a puzzle. I'm so mad. There we go, level up, but it's alright. Right, I'm going to tell you who I think it is on Mysteries of the Past. I think it is... Right, so I think it's Aidan Moran. It just seems like he would murder her, seems like he did abuse her. Do you think it's Aidan Moran? Or do you think it's like that Colin guy or the other guy? I'm gonna go through all the suspects when we do it as well. Hopefully it's now. Fingers crossed. I earned a star, I think, didn't I? Oh yeah, because we run out of things to do. We're gonna get that one done this time. Well, we're gonna talk to Vanessa Carter again, by the way, just to get her done. Finally done. But then we're gonna have to talk. Then we're gonna have to deal with the others. I wonder what they want. I mean, come on, what could they possibly want? I mean, I know one of them's daughter's just gonna jail, like, but this place, man. Do you think this place should even be on this game? Right, we're done. Mrs. Carter, Deputy Jane has done wonders once again. It's your daughter's birthday, 04/12/1995. Yes, it is. Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much, Deputy Jane. Now my daughter can truly rest in peace. Please take this as thanks. Oh no. Oh no. If you don't know what that is, it heals your energy. We're gonna use that another time. Yes, I'll see you in Mysteries of the Past. Right, we're back in Mysteries of the Past. I'm so excited. I don't sound it, but I am. Really. My phone just fell off charge again. Right. This is the first actual killing you guys are going to see on camera, innit? Right, let's get the results on black powder. Jin, have I got news for you? The black powder sample you collected from the victim's apron was soot. Of course, my curiosity led me to take a look at the apron in question. And I compared the hand traces and the soot on the apron of the killer. Traces match both the breadth and length. They were left by the same person, the killer. Soot, being a mass of impure carbon particles, is very hard to be rid of. Once it's on a fabric or one's skin, it can take some time to remove it entirely. So the killer probably still has a sizable amount of soot on themselves. So let's hope they can clean up their act, Jaden. Jaden, I believe we have sufficient evidence to find Harriet Patrick's killer. Put them behind bars for a long time. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even need that. Right. We've got one. Yes, I forgot. Let's arrest the killer. Wait, do we even need a star? Yeah, we do. Right, let's go through her first. Mary Patrick, victim's cousin. She has soot on her. Right, so she's 40. She weighs 140 pounds. Brown eyes and a B- blood type. She plays the fiddle. She wears the boots. She eats the pie. She has soot. She doesn't have blonde hair, so it's not her. Oscar Treffisis just eats the pie, so it cannot be him. Colin James, he has all three of those. Has soot on him, but Han has blonde hair. Rivik Yellow has soot on her, blonde hair, but doesn't do any of the things. And he does all three things, but doesn't have soot on him. Which means Colin James is the murderer. Colin James, you are under arrest for the murder of Harriet Patrick. What? I know I once was a bad man. There's no need to tarnish my present and future with my past. You tarnished it yourself, wiping soot from your hands onto Harriet's apron after you stabbed her. You may have escaped to your attention, but Concordia's on fire. There's soot everywhere. That may be, but you left me your hair in the clasp of the victim's purse. I resent these vile accusations. I have held a respectable position in the Travis's household for years. I shall not be besmirched like this. Respectful years made you careless. You left the murder weapon right next to the body. You lie. I know I got rid of that switchblade. Oh, you did you? You were dead to rights. No, please, you don't understand. Harriet caught me stealing silverware. She was going to tell Travis. He would have had me arrested for theft. And I've gone straight back to jail, and I can't go back there. I can't. It's hell on this earth. That's the blasting machine, that treadmill, the gas maker's welcome, revolving wheel. We can't stop for hours. Straight my shins to the bones. But Harriet wouldn't listen to my pleas. She ran away, so I caught up with her and did what I had to do. What you did was just stab an innocent girl over and over again like she was an animal, Mr. James. There is no excuse for that. And you did it in vain too. You're going straight back to jail. To the jail you were so keen to avoid. You're under arrest. Mr. Colin James, you stand before this court accused of murder of Harriet Patrick who you stabbed a staggering 13 times. I did, Your Honour. You clearly wanted to be absolutely certain she would die. I didn't dare take any chances, Your Honour. I say you took a rather large chance assuming that the law would never catch you. Mr. James, this court hereby sentences you to 25 years in jail with monotonous, meaningless labour. You'll be on the treadmill, I should think. No, Your Honour. Please, not the treadmill, please. Colin James crimes begs one of the greatest questions of our time, Jane. Can criminals ever truly reform? I have yet to understand how forcing prisoners to march for hours on a giant wheel of steps will help them in their ways. Jaden, Riv Gelber is still wandering about the burning streets. She's the only one on that street who refused to evacuate. I was afraid of this. We'd better see if we can appeal to what reason is left in the poor woman's mind. Our work here remains incomplete, Jaden. Oh, the butler did it. He's the murderer. Jin, so you've put Colin James behind bars, but our work is not over. Ruth Gelber is still wandering around the burning streets. She refuses to evacuate. As dangerous as it is, we need to get back into those burning streets. A few minutes later. Mrs. Gelber, you must leave this area immediately, or we will get you to safety. I can't leave, so muscle thugs rip my S-first doll from my hands. If I don't find it, I will have lost everything I've left of my family. Please help me, Deputy Jaden. Madam, I am sure Deputy Jaden can find a piece of your daughter's doll in the street, but you must leave at once to get to safety. Let's go back to the burning street then. This looks like the door Mrs. Gelber lost, but it's ripped to bits. We can't give the doll back to Mrs. Galver in its current state. It will shatter what is left of her spirit. You believe that you can repair the doll, Jen? It would mean the world to her. I'm just gonna carry on going. Hopefully this additional case is fun. So we just have to carry on going into the burning street until we run out of energy. And we can go to the next case on this. Yeah, but we were getting to know Harriet Patrick as well. If you saw the first case, you would have understood. We knew her, we were talking to her, she helped us out, and the additional case revolved around her, and then they killed her. Watch Mary Patrick get murdered next. restored the item. Ooh. Capital work, Jade, and you repaired the doll. We can return to the airship and give it to Mrs. Galba. Right, I can't do that now though. I'm gonna end it, it's gone for a long time. See you next time.